Hello, I'm David Allen and I've got a small consultancy company and I'm the owner of that company. We develop computer systems and we give advice to different businesses. I've been doing it in Europe for some time, I've been doing it in Australia for some time, across a whole range of different types of businesses. One of the systems I developed for a very large oil company, about 2 months after I finished doing it, it was reported in one of the scientific newspapers that it was very difficult to actually build a system like that. And I had a couple of very good Dutch C programmers, and I asked them, if I make the specifications, can you write this for me? And they said, yes, we can do it. And so we did it, and we got it up and it worked. So it was something which I still think was quite unique for that point of time. Other people might have done it earlier, I don't know, but we were certainly one of the first who did it. So there have been quite a few highs. The challenges with the competition, that's the main one, but there's also opportunities, and I focus on those. And what I do is, since I've worked with so many different types of organisations, I'm fairly creative in what I do, and I've got 2 or 3 products which I think are really worthwhile developing, and if I get around and develop them, I've got a product and I can go out and I can sell them. So the product will be, one is to find the time to develop them, and then the second one will be to actually get out there and market them and sell them. But the challenges are there to be overcome, and I'm a great believer, because I'm a technology person, I'm a great believer in getting out there and actually physically getting to see people and meet them, and that is how you make the business. And I go around, I go to a lot of meetings, and I meet a lot of people, and I talk to them about a lot of things, and that is a strategy which has always worked. It's a strategy which is working fairly well now, and I'm sure it will be successful in the future. But there's a lot of uncertainty out there about a lot of different things in the way our economy is running, about the way some people are running their businesses, and they do want a second opinion, whether they're willing to pay for it. Sometimes they might not, but I mean, that is the most requested type of services. The type of education I got, having the mathematics is an essential thing. I really don't think Australian society prizes mathematicians as highly as they ought to, unless you can actually sit down and work out the numbers, and it's very difficult to make a proper business analysis which is going to be successful in making your business get up and run. And the other thing is, I've got a lot of information technology experience. I've worked over decades with different generations of computers from different construction companies, IBM, Univac, whatever's out there, I've used it. So I've got a fairly good idea how information technology works. This experience has given me some sort of creativity, I suppose, is the word. And as I just said, I thought of a product just 2 weeks ago, which I think is going to be very successful if I ever get around to developing it. And that is what the opportunity is there. Looking at all your experience, looking to see what's out there, and looking to see what the opportunities are and how you can actually meet those needs in a cost-effective way and in a reliable and sustainable way. I do a fair bit of support for other businesses. So the other businesses support me by organising meetings, and that gives the potential to bounce your ideas off other people, and they might say, "Oh no, that's not going to work. You wouldn't even think about doing that." That's a good thing to do. I go to the Red Watch meetings. I do different things within the community, and I've got quite a few people in the community I'm very happy to meet. South Sydney area has got quite a lot of advantages for doing business, and one of them is very central. It's close to the CBD. It's not quite as expensive as the CBD, so there's two advantages. But the main one is the people that live here. It's some of the most intelligent and best informed Australians live in this area, and it's the only place you can actually walk down the street, and somebody might come up to you with an idea saying, "Yeah, I've got this invention. What do you think of it, mate? Shall we give it a go?" And that's fairly unique. It's been good as an information bouncing space. I can go to meetings and I can discuss some ideas I've got, and people will maybe something which might be helpful or might not be helpful. There is a possibility of doing some marketing there. I'm quite happy to discuss what opportunities there might be for marketing, because at the end of the day, if your marketing's no good, your business is no good. So that's what the opportunity is here, and I don't utilise it to the extent that I ought to, but when the facility is there. People say that there's too many computer programs here in Sydney and I'm not going to buy another one, or they might say that if you've worked in one industry, then you can't actually transfer your skills across to another industry. I'd just like to say that the opportunities are there, and they're pretty boundless, and you can do whatever you want.